Pidge, not hard to figure out where he got his nickname from if you watch him a little bit, but from a player to be thrown in later time from sleeping on Fro's couch back in Glenside to a long-term, full-time member of the Sweetest. Hosted a draft at his house one year and famously drove Love and Chat back to the city an hour away, 3 in the morning, much to the dismay of his wife, Cindy. Our resident lax expert, relayer of the daily obituaries, and one of Love's most favorite trading partners. Pidge has only one title to his name, I hope that's right, Pidge.
Yes, it is correct.
As well, hence the comment about being Love's favorite trading partner. You will see a common theme here. Due to a poor performance in the talent on a prior trip to Las Vegas, we have taken away his role of Vegas concierge. Another of the famous pony boys who loves Saratoga, loves the Skins and Yankees, yet I hear him talk more about Philly sports than any of us. I still haven't figured that one out. All right, Pidge. Sauce used to be part of a Dumb and Dumber franchise. But incredibly, when he shed all the extra weight of hack from his ownership, he became much smarter and more successful. Has delivered 2 titles on his own in the last 5 years, somehow, someway. A Wharton grad with no common sense about something. Many of us have known him since his high school days, and for me, grinding on the red clay courts of Logan Tennis Club over the summers in the 80s. Certainly one of those fun guys this is appropriate. Certainly one of those fun guys to hang out with for a day, night, as there is always sure to be a laugh or a memorable moment. Here's hoping one day we may actually get to draft his son in this league. Rich and Boomer, Laurel and Hardy. They came in together as a package, and thus they will be roasted as a package, like a good butterball turkey. We all know who runs the team and which one simply collects the profits each year. But indisputably, they were one of the greatest adds to our league many, many years ago. While Rich does not say much, expect when it comes to high school hoops or music, Boomer is without a doubt the funniest dude in the league.
Wow.
Rubio!
Hey, you want me to hold your gum?
Boomer is no doubt the funniest dude in the league. Coerced their way into the Sweetest by giving free beers to Love, Chap, Heck, and I. Have built themselves into a Mount Gold Rushmore member, not through fleecing people by trades, but simply by shrewd drafting, a wise game day management, and solid pickups throughout the years. A model franchise to follow. Chappie used to be known in early years as the very silent partner of the Studs duo. Realized he could no longer play a second fiddle to Love, and put his big boy pants on and ventured on.
Yesterday he matched his kids.
He has had some success. Would probably have had more if he did not go to sleep on trade night deadline, thinking he could still make a move in the next morning. Since he's become a bigwig now in Syracuse with 2 toddlers running around, the move seemed to have kept him sharp. Still loves his Philly sport despite all the Syracuse MILFs running around his neighborhood. One of the best guys to hang out with for a night and then have him not remember a thing the next night. Infamously known for his love of Mountain Dew and 75 Taco Bell order.
There we go.
All right, Sipey.
What about the pasta in Chicago?
There's too many stories to write about. Sipey started out his FFL career not knowing if it was good that Ron Hall scored a TD on a Sunday, and has come along to a 4-time FFL champion. The lone member left of the past Florida League members. See Jasper, George, TK. Glad Hurricane Dorian headed north, or there was no way Donna was letting him attend this year's draft. Mr. TV, who famously recited the primetime viewing lineups from the 70s to formally initiate him into the good graces of other league members. His pathetic fins leave him nothing to cheer about except his fantasy team, which has led to some epic meltdowns on Monday nights in the past few years. See Kelvin Benjamin highlights. In his defense, he has had some epic wins, but in true pessimistic fashion, he only remembers the bad times. Classic front-running Yankees Celtics fan, despite growing up outside of Philly. It's time to come home now, Sipey, and return to your Allentown roots. The league is waiting. Dr. Burgess. Steve went went from being our whipping boy.
I did.
Steve went from being our whipping boy back when our Cecil Hall softball football squads used to dominate his dorm. He joined a winner a la Kevin Durant. Those old University of Maryland days ingratiated him in with the sport heads of our league, and the rest is history. I used to love the days of driving up to his house on Sundays. He was the first guy I knew who had the Sunday ticket where we could watch all our players on TV. What a concept, pre-Red Zone. He has had his share of controversy in this league, see Byron Leftwich. But now he sits atop Mount Sweetest as the only owner with 5 titles to his name. The true goat of the league at this time. He got his nicknames courtesy, of course, to our old friend Heck, who stated after Steve's 1,000th player medical update that Steve was the good doctor. Steve will always be the owner I kiss up to the most because he gets me on some of the best golf courses in the United States. And for that, he will always have a spot at the table in this league, despite his recent attacks on our league scoring system.